Well, you can put your finger on this. If cooking was a sport, we'd definitely take an Olympic gold for this next recipe. Find out why.
Made with love by Clover.
All the moves in the world. When it comes to meals with chicken, there's nothing more delicious than juicy, crispy fried chicken. We can all agree, right? With plenty recipes on how to fry it, not many of them include the use of milk, which I think is fantastic. And Jenny Morris this morning is here to show us why Clover Fresh milk will take your fried chicken to the next level.
Well, good
Jenny,
morning, darling.
Good morning.
Now, listen, every time I touch this bottle...
You want to go moo.
Now, I want to give you a little splash, about half a cup.
Okay.
So you're going to whisk that up for me.
So this is very interesting, Jenny, because fried chicken with milk as part of the recipe. I've never heard of it.
Well, look, people mostly use buttermilk, but there's nothing. The Italians cook in milk. They do. There's a pork dish that they cook in milk.
Yeah.
There's a dish that they... I think they do a chicken dish with milk, and what they do is they flavor the milk and they steam it. And what's nice about this is, and I'm going to watch this pot, because last week Carl had me so distracted that we had a volcanic eruption of milk all over the stove.
Of course, we're not going to have that today. So what is it about the milk? What is it about the milk that really does elevate it and take it to the next level?
It tenderizes it, it makes it nice and moist. And don't throw this milk away, people. You could just chop some onions and a little bit of potato and add just a little bit of chicken stock and have a nice little chicken soup afterwards. Now, just keep an eye on that. You're going to be in South Africa.
Okay,
Watch this pot for me,
I'm watching.
please.
I've got it. I'm watching.
Are you watching?
I am on
May
there.
I have that, my darling?
So,
seeing that you're so good in the kitchen, you always help your mama.
Oh, you know me.
You're my boy. I'm going to put the salt because we don't want all of that in here. What you're going to do is we're going to flavor the crumb. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to put some pepper.
All right.
And these beautiful
pepper,
spices.
There we go.
This is
all of it?
Yeah, pepper. Yeah,
all of
because
it?
we want a little bit of heat. Why not?
Cool.
This has got like a Cajun feel to it for me. So we've got some paprika, a little bit of cayenne pepper, maybe half a cayenne pepper, and some fresh, not fresh rosemary. You can use fresh rosemary. But there's some dried rosemary, and we've got go half there,
I really
sweetheart.
do like the explosion of spices that you're introducing here.
And then some thyme, or you could use oregano. I'm going to put it all in.
Yeah, nice.
Let's give it a good old mix. I'm not holding back, sweetheart. I'm just keeping an eye on that pot because I've now become neurotic. So when you're crumbing, what you want to do is you need to go wet.
Because that's always the tricky part, just getting the right amount, right?
Yes. I don't like my crumb to be too much crumb and not enough chicken or filling.
Yeah, I mean, then it takes a while to get to the chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now it's beautifully mixed. We have the egg and we have the milk, and then you just put it into your flour, like so. And
so you want a nice thin layer, because obviously once it goes into the pot with the oil in there, I mean, otherwise it just gets really thick, and you don't like the chewiness of the flour.
No. So you can double crumb it, because you just said the magic word to me.
There we go.
But the flour makes the egg stick, okay?
Oh, okay.
So have a look here. We have this beautiful crumb. So it's always the flour.
Let's talk about the
that's
heat.
ready.
The heat factor in there, the heat factor.
Well, we can do a little test, look.
How do you know when it's ready? How do you know when it's time?
When it starts bubbling, baby. It's going to start bubbling. But what I'm going to do is, you know what I've done for you?
Yeah.
I've already pre-cooked some up front, so I'm going to just really finish this off. I know you love the leg.
The drumstick, that's my thing.
That's your thing.
So in my culture, the man of the household, or the head of the household, i.e. me in most households that I've been to, gets the drumstick. It's a known thing.
Really?
In Shangaan culture, it's a known thing.
Well, I just think, and I'm not insulting anybody's culture, but there's more meat on the thigh, baby.
Ooh. I love it. Well, listen, we've made this super easy for you. If you want to, get involved with this, go on to expressoshow.com. The recipe has been loaded on there. All of the ingredients you're going to need, step-by-step guide on how to get the crispiest. I mean, look at that, the richest, crispiest fried chicken. Don't tease me with the drumstick,
Do you
Jenny
think he's
Morris.
the head of the household? I'm the head in this kitchen.
Well, that's true.
You're my
Chef.
child.
Thank you very much.
Eat it and try. So
Thank you.
remember,
So you know.
it's some flour, wet, and then crumb. Okay? You go
Straight to the
flour,
chicken.
wet, and then crumb, and then straight into the pot. Oh, look at that. Is that good? You taste all those spices?
Absolutely, they all come together. It's like a dance in my mouth.
There
Go
you
on
go.
to expressoshow.com for the recipe. But if you missed any of these steps involved here, take a look at this.
Made with love by Clover.